Alright, this is what we have so far. This is where my tortoise is gonna go whenever I decide to get her. But I think we're gonna try to make Coconut's enclosure a little bit cuter. Oh my god, do y'all see my table in the back? Oh, okay, this definitely has to be clean in my table. Okay, so y'all see the truth behind there. But, and then my little plants. I'm trying to figure out how to mount my growing light. This is what I have, and then I just turn it on at night for my little plants. But anyways, okay, look, did I show y'all? This is what I wanted to paint and put the hooks, and so I'm probably gonna hang this over there at the front, over in that area. I am cleaning, so like looks a little bit better, but it's still kind of messy. I am on a whole decluttering kick. Okay, look. I lit the fire. I need to put a bigger one. It smells so good. But anyways, I am on a whole decluttering kick. Like, I'm done. I am ready to live my clean girl vibe, and we're just gonna get rid of a whole bunch of stuff. I feel like we have so much that we don't even use, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. So right now I am reorganizing the girls' room. I kind of hold that thought. There you go, added more. Hopefully that doesn't smell. Oh, but now we have smoke coming inside. But anyways, so we started cleaning earlier today, and then we had to go get chlorine and run errands. Yeah, look. But look, I wanted to show y'all. We're like cleaning in here, but look. We had another one a couple, maybe like 2 weeks ago or a week ago.
Yeah, just so.
And in Hazel's hat, and so she went to go put it on, and it was on her head. Yeah, and so she comes up and she's like, "Mom, something feels weird on my hand." And I go, "What is it?" And she takes off her head, and there's like a lizard in her head. But okay, so we're gonna declutter because we have a lot in here in our house. I feel like, yes, I know, but don't hurt it. And I mean, we just need to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff. I want a very clean,
that's a puffy thing. It's very puffy,
as minimal as possible. But I mean, I have kids. I'm also not gonna obsess about it like being super minimal, but we're gonna start working there towards getting there. I feel like this year 2026 is gonna be about cutting just anything negative in our lives and getting rid of stuff that just doesn't make us happy, you know? And so I feel like a lot of this stuff, not a lot of this stuff, but like just like seeing the mess or seeing like clutter, seeing a whole bunch of stuff that we like have, it's just like making me unhappy. So I'm just gonna start getting rid of it, getting rid of anything, and like reorganizing, because I feel like it's kind of, I have stuff that is just kind of everywhere, and so I want to be better about organizing, coming up with like a cleaning, organizing system. I mean, that's it. Simplest way to put it. So I'm restructuring the room, kind of moving it around, see what feels better, and a little change in like my desk. I always feel like it's better, especially because I work from home, and I've been in this room, and so I'm always restructuring, removing stuff, different change, you know, it always helps. So that's what we're doing. And I'm always looking for like stuff to organize for the girls, especially because they have other stuff. So we're doing that. We have a lot of exciting stuff coming up. Hazel is starting online school in the fall. We've been doing homeschooling with her, and so we decided to go like to have an online, she's going to be attending an online charter school, and it's going to be like teacher led, so meaning that she's going to log in Monday through Thursday, and it's from like 8 to 12. And so she's going to check in, she's going to log in, and they're going to go over stuff, and they're going to teach her, and she's going to be present. And then from like 12 to 3, she's going to like do schoolwork, homework, anything that they assign her. So part of that is I need to set up a place in our house where it's going to be her own little designated area. And so I have all this time leading up before it that I just need to like get rid of stuff, right, and clean and make it better. So I need to find like a desk, and we have her laptop, but I need to get her like a headset. I need to get her like an organizing system to have all her books and everything together. Yeah. And then I will be starting school in March. I was taking some courses, like I had told y'all, through Sophia and study.com. Well, something happened, and so long story short, I'm gonna be starting at WGU March 1st. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I think a lot of that is that I've just been, it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary to like, because I'm gonna be tied up in that. So now, like I said, I'm starting decluttering and cleaning now, because yes, I have all this time for when Hazel starts, but I'm starting in March, so that's like a month away. Yeah, so I want to get done as much as possible, so that kind of relieves that stress, you know. And I mean, the reality, like it'd be so much easier to like just clean if we didn't have so much stuff. So, you know, just like everything has a home, we know where it goes, and that's that. But anyways, okay, that was my big spill. So you guys wish me luck, but we're gonna do this. And I don't know, like, if it's just us, but somebody had mentioned this before, that they had moved from a different state to Texas, and they feel like the dust is so much more in Texas than it is in any other state. I don't know if that's true or not, but I do feel like I've always felt that our house just gets like dusty, you know, and so you're always constantly having to like dust, which is not a bad thing. I mean, we do it, but it's just like, it's also good, another little reminder, hey, we need to like dust and clean and give everything a wipe down, you know, which is good, and like get rid of germs and like disinfect and all that good stuff. So anyways, I'm in that mood. Yeah, but it helps, and it's good for the soul, I feel like. But okay, let me get started, because it's kind of late, and this is, I think, gonna be a today and tomorrow project. Yes, and then this little baby is asking for food. Oh, look at this mess. So I gotta go make them a taco here in a second. But so I bought this thing to like put their stuff, but I don't know where to put it, if I should leave it there. But the door doesn't open all the way, which is kind of bothering me. And then we have their kitchen, their Barbie house, her little desk, and then the whiteboard and all that. And then I have some shelves over here that if I move my desk that way, I'm gonna have to move this that way. So I'm trying to see how it's gonna look before I start moving all of this over. And then my Funko Pops and my picture wall with my affirmations and my positive notes. So there you go. Yes, ma'am. Okay, let me give you guys an update, because the girlies are done, and I think this is as much as I'm gonna get done for today, and then more tomorrow. But I feel like I made good progress, so tomorrow should not be too crazy, which is perfect, because I'm tired, and I feel like I always leave everything for Sunday, and then Sunday reset has gotten to be so much, and then I'm so tired, and I feel like the whole Sunday just stressing over getting everything done on Sunday. So that's another one of my 2026 goals, is not to stress so much over stuff like that, because it's like I work from home, I can do stuff later on in the week, you know what I mean? I don't have to get everything done on a Sunday. So for my sake, I'm like trying not to get anxiety over that, trying to just like chill, and just like, it's not a big deal, it's not the end of the world if I don't get it done, because who says I have to get it done on a Sunday? So there's that. But anyways, this is what we have so far, and keep in mind, there's like a lot more that I need to go through and get rid of, but I feel like it's good progress. And I'm just gonna start like cutting stuff out and like tossing stuff, getting rid of stuff, giving away stuff, anything that like I feel is in good condition that I can get rid of, that might be useful for someone else. And if not, then we're just gonna trash it, because I'm done, I'm over it. But anyways, so I shifted their little bed mattress here, and of course that needs to be picked up, but this comes in handy, and I need to get some sheets and like a comforter or something for this one. But it really helps because in the morning when I come into work, the girls, for some reason, like even if they're not done sleeping, they'll come and they'll lay down in here with me, even if they go back to sleep or if it's just to lay and like turn on TV while I'm working. It helps. Nap time too. Well, not so much anymore because I feel like they're all over the house. Like they'll go to the living room and they'll bounce like between the living room and here. It was a good, like it was good while they were smaller because I kept them in here, that because I didn't want them to like go out to the living room. But my mother-in-law is here, so like I feel like we all have eyes on them, so it helps. Another thing, I bought these things that go on top of the door that I have to install. I'll install them tomorrow. But like with the pool, Ila's gotten to the point where she opens the back door and she doesn't go out there, but she opens it to like let Knox out. And so just like having the pool, my biggest fear is that she's gonna walk out there, right? Or she's not gonna find us or something. I don't know. So I'm gonna start putting that on there, and then just like us adults, you know, flip it if you need to go outside, and so on and so forth. So anyways. No. Oh yes. He said that he's coming up and that it was so good. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant something else. Okay, so I shifted that. I am getting rid of this one. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet, or if I'm even gonna put it back up. But definitely his faces I'm gonna put somewhere. But that shelf I need to get rid of, or I need to go through some of this stuff and find a home for it, or if not, get rid of. I put the printer up here, a few of their stuffies, the big ones up there, and then this I had already. I need to hang up this poster. I might hang it up over here just because I have that. I think that's from like my chair rubbing on it and it'll hide it nicely. But we'll see. And anyways, so their Barbie stuff, Legos, baby stuff, dentist, and all that good stuff that I had previously shown you guys. And then I put their table here for now. I need to find a place for that, or I might get rid of, I don't know, or in the living room, I don't know. But anyways, so their Barbie dollhouse is gonna stay here. I just need to like organize it, and then I put all of my, or like my little corner here. I need to find a place for this one, the whiteboard, and then of course my desk needs to be clean. But I feel like it looks so much better. And then if I'm ever on camera, I have a good backdrop, or I can just blur it out and it's not a big deal. But there you go. What do you guys think if this is my backdrop? Not too bad, right? I don't think so. But anyways, yeah, I need to go through this because this desk is a crazy mess right now. Okay, and then brings me back to all of this. It's not a lot, it's more papers than anything, but I need to go through that. I need to put this is more contained and organized, but in a few of that is my stuff. But and then her binder, her homeschool binder, and I need to go through like her homework stuff and like go through all that. But anyways, that's where we're at, this area. And then her closet I was like organizing. But anyways, that is all for today because they're not gonna let me finish. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go make them a taco and sit down and watch a Disney movie. But yeah.